In this video, we're going to see exactly how Samir makes over $423,000 a month with his sales funnel. We're going to see everything from who is Samir, how he gets his traffic from, what are the sources of his traffic, and then how he gets interested leads from that same traffic, and then finally how he converts that traffic into high ticket customers for his course. And on top of that, we're also going to see what are the main things which are missing in his funnel, which are 7 things which I noted down here. And also, I'm going to show you exactly the funnel that we built for AJ, who is one of our clients, that has generated him over $105,000 worth of revenue in a single week for his trading mentorship offer. So without further ado, let's start the video. Now we're going to see everything, the exact system from traffic to leads, lead magnets, emails, workflows, pre-call flows, content, ads, every single thing that Samir is doing right and wrong as well. We're going to point out the wrong things which you can avoid and save money for yourself. So $423,000 a month, that is, we're going to see the actual systems, and this is not revenue. Obviously $423,000, at least we are assuming that he's doing profit from his course. So we're going to see the traffic, the nurture, and how he convert that traffic into high ticket customers. These customers are mainly in the range of $5,000 to over $15,000 in one-time payment for his course. Then if you're a coach or consultant, if you're trying to sell your course, mentorship, or community, what you can do is you can steal many of these frameworks that we're going to talk about in this video and avoid expensive mistakes which are being done by Samir. And these are the exact systems that we're going to talk about in this video, which has helped one of our clients, AJ, do a launch of $105,000 in a single week for his trading mentorship offer, which we're going to talk about just in a minute. So first of all, who is Samir? Samir is known for his branded dropshipping, basically a dropshipping guy who has discovered dropshipping, who built profitable dropshipping stores, and now he's trying to sell a course around how to build dropshipping businesses. He obviously marketed his course as a branded dropshipping or AI brand building, and now it's actually telehealth brands. So instead of just saying how to make money dropshipping, which is obviously dead, he marketed it as how to build telehealth brands in 2026, which is a very unique word to market. Now he obviously market telehealth because he has his own company, Remo, which obviously we're going to talk about later in the video. So obviously, to put it in perspective, Samir has 3 main companies. One is Brandify 2, which is for beginner course sellers, and the funnel that we see for Brandify 2.0 is a simple VSL funnel. Now the VSL has a lot of problems that we're going to see later by the end of the video, but mainly for his main offer, which is a course for beginner dropshippers or people who just discovered dropshipping or who have tried dropshipping or any other business models and have failed miserably. The course is for them, and the course is basically a simple VSL funnel. You can see the course in the link, but it's a simple VSL, highly edited, which we don't recommend, but it's a VSL with a Typeform funnel. Now Typeform is obviously a great tool to filter out the people before hopping on a call. Now his second company is Brandify Consulting. Now I assume that this is more of a high ticket offer, basically for already well established brands who are trying to scale their dropshipping businesses. And Samir and his connections obviously help those people scale their dropshipping businesses with that. This landing page do not have any VSL. This has directly Typeforms. Now here as well, Typeform helps really well to qualify the people who are submitting the form. And obviously he has a setter who will dial the phone numbers which have been submitted, and a newsletter which will be sent out to all the emails which I have registered in the Typeform. The third company is Remo, which is his software for telehealth brands. Now Remo is an operating system for D2C telehealth brands. Now if you see Samir's latest videos, which are all super high quality value based content, specifically targeting how to start a telehealth business. This is the middle of funnel content for promoting his website, saying that you can start a telehealth business in 2026, how telehealth business is the biggest opportunity in 2026 in dropshipping space, and how Remo is going to help you start telehealth businesses and grow them. This is what all of his content is revolving around in 2026. Then there is a free Telegram group, which is absolutely free to join, which you can find link in the description of all of his videos. And this is an absolute disaster, which I'm going to talk about later. But to get back to point, what is the ICP of Samir? ICP is broke college students who see the lifestyle content on his Instagram and TikTok and the vlogs on YouTube, which are top of funnel content and who want to make money online, who want to start a dropshipping business. And then there's 9 to 5 people who are obviously tired of their job, who want to get rich and travel. And then there's beginner dropshippers who have already started dropshipping but has not yet seen the success that people are showing online. Then there's medium-sized dropshippers who want to build a sustainable business and which they can talk about. Obviously, dropshippers don't talk about their businesses as they are scared that their products will get revealed. So they want to build a sustainable business which they will be proud of within a couple of years. So this is where he promotes his third company, Remo. Now, this is all about the man himself. Now, let's talk about the traffic. Now, one thing which is very interesting, which I found about Samir, is that he gets all of his leads 100% organic and $0 he spends on ads. Now, this is obviously a mistake, which, in my opinion, is not right. He obviously spent at least retargeting ads or profile visit ads, which is bare minimum, because obviously, if you're not running those ads, you're leaving money on the table. But to stick to the point, he has Instagram with over 371,000 followers, simple bio, which where he talks about how much he has made, and second line talks about what he does. The link in the bio goes directly to his vlog, which is a top of funnel content. Now, the story highlights are super important. As you can see, the first story highlight is about the schools which he has funded. This just proves that he's a nice guy and he actually gives back to the community. The second is dropship, which is complete story sequences, which has been built out for him from another agency, I guess. But these story sequences are super helpful for anyone who comes into his account. Firstly, we'll go through these story sequences and realize that the things which he talks about, the money he has made, is actually true. He shows all of his earnings, his coaching calls, private mentee calls, and everything, and then brandify his course, the students in the course, all is in there. And then there's just countries there. One thing which I would add in this is video testimonials of his students or client interviews, which he has done on his YouTube, can be made as a short form content and can be put into story sequences as well. Now, in the pinned post, you'll find first post is about him explaining about dropshipping. How he talks about dropshipping is very interesting. Is that he's talking the same things which everyone talks about, but just he added a different word as a branded dropshipping. And now his whole course is revolving around the same word, which is branded dropshipping. The second post is all about his vlog, and the vlog is basically his life and how his life looks now after making it in dropshipping. And the third one is just a random post. This is obviously a random clipping post, but yeah, this is all about his Instagram. Now, the bio is obviously $30 million plus in e-commerce sales by 22. It builds instant credibility by 22 years old. He's obviously targeting a lot of younger people, mainly 18 to 25 years of age. So obviously making $30 million at the age of 22 is a huge number. So it really helps. It really helps to add credibility and authority in his own niche. Now, if you observe the reels from his Instagram, the reels are basically all clips from his long form content. I have not seen a single reel from him which is a talking head, edited, scripted out reel. He obviously posts ton of brain rot and whatever comes on top of his head. But other than that, all the other clips are just basically redistributions from his long form content, which I think is super authentic and efficient for keeping the reels coming in. Now, TikTok is obviously the same thing, which is same content repurposed from his long form content. And in long form content, you'll obviously see there's lifestyle content. He shows jets, revenue numbers, lifestyle, Lambos, and all the different things which are exciting for an 18 to 25-year-old guy. And then there's also street interviews. This is a viral topic which I think has been created by Samir himself. And this is, I think, super important to create videos like this: 1 millionaire dropout versus 10 college students. Stranger guess how rich a dropshipper is. I think these are videos which are super important to put it into your own brand, because I mean, if you copy outlier videos only, they're going to go only a bit far, but you have to be creative also in your content. So this is all the content which gets repurposed into his Instagram and TikTok. And then the most important part, it is the WAP clipping campaigns. He spends tons and tons of money in WAP to spend for clipping. This, you can find this tons and tons of different pages which has been created for him for clippers, and they obviously get paid per view. These are all lifestyle content and the viral reel content. Basically, the reels which are going viral right now, the reels are basically, and obviously he's getting tons of new eyeballs from the WAP clipping campaigns as well. And the result is that he seems to be everywhere. You can see one, two, three, or tens of different reels from him in a single day, because only because of the volume that has been put out from the clippers due to the campaign budget that has been set by him. And also, one thing interesting to notice is that he follows many of the clipping pages, as you can see here. So basically, it's just helpful so that when a viewer sees the clipping pages, he thinks that it's a real page. But the most important part from his content is his YouTube channel. This YouTube channel has around 100K subs, and you can see there's 1,300 videos have been posted. The bio is pretty simple, and the videos that has been put out are all formats of videos which needs to be fulfilled. Basically, there's top of funnel content which contains blogs and lifestyle content, and then there's middle of funnel content on how to actually build businesses, and then there's middle of funnel content, basically student interviews, and then there's the most important piece of content which I think every coach should have in his YouTube channel, is a full course for at least 2 hours plus. This really nurtures your audience. I mean, just imagine a lead watching 2 hours worth of your own video, and it look at you as you are giving so much value. It instantly adds trust. So this is super helpful. And then there's creative side of videos which are super helpful and are fantastic to watch as well, just to stay relevant and just to get as much as new eyeballs as possible, as these are all top of funnel content. And then he makes also funny reels. I think it's super important in 2026 to show your personality, just to stay relevant and to get new eyeballs, and just not give only value content. You have to be different than other people. Other than that, he also appears on many different podcasts. These podcasts are super helpful to for his clipping campaigns as well, and as well as just to rank his channel. I mean, it's just better to get on a podcast and talk about things just to stay relevant and to get as much as eyeballs as possible. So this was all about getting traffic. As we saw, he runs $0 on ads. All of the traffic he gets is completely through 100% organic content. Then we see how he generate interested leads. Now this is the most important part, as many chat automations. In many of the shots, you can obviously find a certain keyword which you have to DM him or comment down on a video, and then the mini chat automation triggers, and the automation mostly push to the long form YouTube videos. And in the long form video, obviously the trust building is done, the authority has been built. Obviously 30-second reel cannot nurture. You need at least an hour long video before booking a call or even getting into a landing page. Then we have a landing page and a VSL. Now VSL is completely refined and reframed as AI brand building or branded dropshipping. Basically, it dodges the fact that dropshipping is dead. Now, he obviously claims that dropshipping is dead, but branded dropshipping is still alive. So you can find the landing page pretty simple. You have a VSL and you have many results from your students in your Discord community. Obviously, it could be better if you add student interviews or testimonials, or video testimonials in here. Obviously, it builds more trust and authority instantly. I mean, if you have video testimonials on YouTube, you can obviously get shots from it and put it here. You don't have to request your students to record again if you don't have time for that. Just to keep the things going, I think he should instantly add student testimonials in his page ASAP. Now, after going through the VSL, you'll have to fill a type form. The type form is the filter, basically. This will filter out all the poor quality leads, which could be people from third world countries, or people who have less amount of money to invest, or people who have less amount of money to pay right now. And this is for obviously businesses who have already a business going and who have already some amount of money for the course. This is the type form which will filter out all the unwanted leads. And this is exactly where it asks if you have the money to invest in a course right now and how much capital can you invest. Now the list starts with 2000 USD and goes up to 10K. So whatever option you choose, this closer which is going to be on the call with you is going to pitch you similar offer to whatever you have picked. Now the type form mainly goes around what are the goals of yourself and what are the blockers which are stopping you from hitting those goals, and basically what is the capital that you can invest in right now. Now the unqualified people are went through a downsell to a low ticket offer so that no leads are wasted in this funnel. Now after the type form, you have a Calendly link which is always full. You have only 3 days worth of bookings left, so that it creates urgency. And one thing which I really liked about this landing page is that he has a thank you video letter, which basically congratulates and says thank you on behalf of booking a call. And the most important part is that video FAQs. Now, this is super important. This is not done by many people, but I think it makes a lot of sense to make video frequently asked questions, just to show your face and just to build the trust with your viewers as they have booked the call. Now, that's pretty much it for him to generate interested leads. Now, step three is converting those leads. First, we have a pre-call flow. Now, honestly, I didn't like the pre-call flow which has been sent out to me specifically. Now, I don't know what the truth is, but I booked a call 36 hours before the meeting, and I only received two emails. One was 24 hours before the call, and one was 1 hour before the call. Now, I think this is a huge mistake. You should have an excellent pre-call flow. I think you should spend a lot of time in setting up your pre-call flow. What you can do is you can make them rewatch the VSL before the call, which will make it easier to sell. You should send confirmation reminders. You can ask them to reschedule or cancel the meetings just to protect your show rate. So this is the rule which everybody knows about, which is before buying from anyone, if a lead has to watch 7 hours worth of content in 11 different touch points in 4 different locations. So what you can do is you can add your YouTube video, which is a middle of funnel or bottom of funnel, or a student interview, which is super helpful, in an email before the call. And there are many things which can be done. Now, after you hop on a call, there's going to be a closer who is going to take the sales call and is going to try to sell to you the course. So this is where the cash gets collected from the closer. If there's a no show, the setter should dial the interested leads again and make them book call again. And if there's a no close, there should be a nurture list where you have to continuously bombard them with emails and free value and testimonials in the email, basically until they change their mind or until they block you. Now, obviously, if you track everything from show rate to close rate to cash collected and which closer did how much cash and everything in between, this is going to be an extremely, extremely important thing in your business as a coach, because data is everything. Now, this is exactly what we did for one of our clients, AJ, where it helped him do a launch for his trading community of $105,000 in a single week. What we did is we built him multiple clipping pages. And the best part is that one was only for his trading content, which had really good amount of reach, and one is only shorts from his long form trading content. One is for viral reels which are going, and one which he handles himself, just posting anything top of his head, and one is another random clipping content. And there's many different clipping pages that we have created for him. He has main page which is handles by him, then the second page which is also handled by himself, and there's hundreds of different clipping pages which has been managed by us. Then the best part is that his all of these eyeballs gets diverted into his main YouTube channel, which is mostly for vlogs, which is top of funnel content. We have observed that other type of content which is about day trading and how to make money in the markets has not yet performing well. So we created a different channel where we helped him make mirror boards, and he posted micro niche YouTube videos. Now the views here are super low, but these views are highly qualified views for his coaching offer. Now all of this organic system has helped us do over $105,000 worth of launch in a single week. The videos are ICP specific videos which get low views but has high conversion. Then there's story sequences which should be done every once in a while if you're running an offer. The funnel that has helped him do $105,000 in a single week was a free course funnel. Basically, there's a free course in a landing page, but before watching that free course, you have to enter your name, email, and phone number. So after entering these details, you'll get the free course. But we have a setter and email nurture system which will constantly get behind the leads and make them book a call. Then we'll have a closer which will close the sales calls. So in current situation, what we have is that all of the traffic from the organic content goes into 3 different landing pages, which is the 3 companies which AJ has. First is his free signals group, second is an AI software, and third is his prop firm. After doing the registration, you'll have to go through the free Telegram, This is absolutely free. This is where he will post the wins from his VIP group. Then there's his basically VIP membership for his signals group, and then he has an upsell for his currency squad, which is his private mentorship community. Now all of the data is being tracked in a simple Excel sheet, which is with Go High Level. You can see the revenue that we did, the cash collected, the calls booked, and the deals closed. You can see this for the entire year. We also have a custom built tracking system with Claude, which is an Instagram content tracker. You can see the post, the date we posted the videos, the links, the views, the likes, the comments, and this updates in real time with the help of Claude Code, which we have built. So these are the systems that has helped AJ to do over $105,000 worth of launch in a single week. Now, let me tell you the 7 things which can be improved in Samir's funnel that will 100% guarantee better results and better revenue for his offer. Now, the first thing is obviously zero ads. He's not running any ads right now. Now, I think he should at least run retargeting ads, because this is where he's completely leaving the money on the table. Ads are obviously one of the ways that you can get discovered to new viewers and get new eyeballs into your funnel, which is obviously missing in Samir's funnel. So firstly, I would turn the ads on. First and mainly will be retargeting ads alone. Now, second thing is that there's no video testimonials. As we saw, the screenshots can be faked. We see this all the time. Dropshipping gurus have lots of fake screenshots, but if you have YouTube videos on student interviews, you should definitely have student testimonials on your landing page. I think this is going to make a huge difference in the revenue numbers and the conversion from the landing page. Now, the third thing, which is very interesting, is that the VSL is full of spelling mistakes. As you can see, I found out at least 100 of spelling mistakes here. This is when he says $40 million. The editor says 30 million. This is MRO, which is basically he's talking about MRR. And this is open clause. Basically, it should be open claw. So there's many spelling mistakes which can be improved. It just looks unprofessional, and I think it looks like some Indian or third world country editor has done it. Now, the fourth thing is there is no email sequences. Now, when I signed up for the email list from his type form, I didn't receive a single email. Now, if you're collecting email and not using them, you have a dead nurture channel. You're leaving a lot of money on the table by not sending out emails at least once a week. So this is number 4. Number 5 is the pre-call flow is too basic. As we discussed earlier, it should carry at least case studies and value videos which are already present on the YouTube channel. You just have to paste the link, make the emails, and send them. I think this is going to be extremely helpful for his sales process, and I think this is going to help him get better show rate on sales calls and also better close rate. Now, the sixth thing I would say is there's no enough educational reels on his Instagram. Now, if you see the current structure of his reels, I would say there's a lot of improvement which needs to be done in terms of middle of funnel and bottom of funnel reels. There's tons of top of funnel reels which I've been pushing out, but obviously borrowed attention isn't being nurtured into leads. So number 7, I would say the Telegram group. Now, you see most of his YouTube videos have a link in bio for his Telegram group. Now, the Telegram group, if you go and join, is absolutely dead. Now, I joined on 4th of July. This is 6th of July, and I see no notifications other than people joining in. Now, this is a huge mistake. If you have 930 members, if you constantly nurture them with just free value or case studies or student interviews, you can get at least 10 calls booked from this. So this is another point which I think is missing in his funnel. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. What we saw in this video is how Samir is doing over $423,000 with complete organic traffic, a clipping army, many chat automations, VSL and a type form funnel, how he manages setters and closers, and the 7 leaks that can be improved in Samir's funnel. If you are a coach who needs help with any one or all of the things that we discussed in this video, this is exactly what we do. So you can book a call with me. First link in the description. Now, this is not going to be a sales call. What we'll do is we'll analyze your entire funnel, your offer, what can be improved in your own funnel, and we'll see if we can help you out in any of the things we talked about in this video. Yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram by clicking the second link in the description. Yeah, that's pretty much it.